So dúró dè mí kó gbé mi sáyà kó wá fìfẹ́ tútù sọ́kàn mi. Àdó kógun tánú kàládọ́ kógun tánú kàládọ́ ológun tánú kàládọ́ ológun tánú because ọmọ tú kára ọmọ tú kára.
Hello, everybody. Once again, this is Fred Wonko coming to you from our studios in Chicago with another edition of Bold Talk on Allen TV. As usual, I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you are around the world. Now, this is a back-to-back discussion on life insurance. Some will say, why is he doubling up? I hope you're patient enough to listen to this video so that you will understand why I'm doubling up. I did a video yesterday which I posted which addressed life insurance and 401ks. Today I'm doing a video that strictly addresses life insurance. But what's peculiar about this video is that this is a video that I did 6 years ago on the topic of life insurance. My concerns about our community and their attitude to life insurance 6 years ago hasn't changed one iota. We continue to shy away from ownership of life insurance and leaning more towards fundraisers to bury our loved ones. Now, let me make myself clear because I'm part of this community, so I understand the semantics in our community. It's okay when we lose parents back home in Africa, parents, siblings, and stuff, and loved ones, to have people help you do some fundraising to go home to bury them. If you have enough friends that you have supported when they had similar problems, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. What I am addressing is what concerns Africans who live in America, who have been in America 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, and continue to shy away from ownership of life insurance. These are people we need to address. This is not a criticism of their lack of interest in life insurance. I understand that life insurance is not a culture. It's a culture in America that is new to many of us. I understand that part. However, what it brings to the benefits that it brings to the family outweighs any concerns anybody can have about them. I am involved in that business. I am not inviting people to call me. I'm inviting people to reach out into the community and look for people who are involved in the life insurance business. It could be Americans, it could be Hispanics, it could be African Americans, and it could be Africans who are involved in it. Call people, sit down, talk about it. Address what's involved in it and do something about it. Now listen to the video that I did 6 years ago and you'll see how much it is so still an issue today. Today we're going to address a topic that we've addressed a lot, but things continue to happen that makes it almost inevitable for me not to talk about it. It is something I have a passion about. And when you are passionate about something, if you think it's not sinking in, you have to continue to talk about it. I'm talking again about life insurance. Yes, life insurance. Too many things continue to happen in our community that makes it almost asinine For me, as a professional who works in that field, not to come back and keep talking about it, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe people in the community who do what I do are doing something wrong. Maybe we need to get a little more vocal about it. Maybe we need to get a little more tactful about it. Maybe we need to find a way to figure out what does it take for this community, our community, to understand that life insurance is not just something that should be a consideration you're thinking about. As a married man, as a married woman, as family people, life insurance is an absolute necessity. You need to own it in your household for your financial planning to be complete. Many times I see people making lofty financial plans. Lofty financial plans are great, guys. Nobody in their right senses is ever going to discourage you from making lofty financial plans and lofty college plans for your children. But life is something that is very dicey. We don't have any promises. We don't know when it's going to end. As I speak to you, with medical technology, I absolutely believe that the average one of us will live till 80, 90, 95. The medicine is there, the technology is there. However, the reality remains that some of us dropped at 40, some dropped at 50. We don't have the key to this stuff, and we don't know who it is. And because we're married and we have children, it is our responsibility to our families to make sure that if something happens to us, that our children and our spouses and our loved ones can move on, but also on a selfish part for you who is involved, to make sure that you can be given a befitting burial, the kind that you want to have. If you want to be taken home, to make sure that the funds are there to take you home. But now that's the end of the bad news, if you call that bad news. There's also the good side of life insurance. Life insurance is not about spending money. Life insurance is not about death. Life insurance is about leaving a legacy when you die. Things that people will remember you about because you left an insurance policy to ensure that those things are done, whether you live or you die. Your children going to college, the beautiful house you bought with your wife or with your husband, to make sure that it's paid off without your family moving out of there. But now the best news, assuming that you're one of those lucky ones, which many of us are going to be, who lives into the 80s and the 90s, the premiums you pay are also building a cash value for you. So the cash value in your life insurance could also become part of your financial planning for your retirement. It becomes a supplemental plan that you use in conjunction with your 401k or your pension plan to live for the rest of your life. What am I trying to say? Life insurance is something that whether you live, get disabled, or die, there is something in it for you. It's not only for the loved ones when you die. It's for you and the loved ones if you live. Folks, this is not going to be a long tape. It's a short one. I promised it's going to be short because I think some of the feedback I got in the past is that the tape is a little too long. It's interesting, but it starts getting boring when it gets lengthy. So I'm going to cut it down here. Just to summarize, life insurance is not something to consider. Life insurance is a necessity. Life insurance is something you need to pick up your phone. If you have a wife and children and a mortgage, pick up your phone, call an agent, sit down and talk to them to give yourself a peace of mind. Fundraising to bury you is old. It's archaic. It's not the right way to do things. There should be wake keepings. Waykeepings should be held to honor your life, celebrate your life. It shouldn't be an event for your family to desperately sit and be hoping and praying that people raise enough money. But let's face it, if you don't have life insurance and you don't have a whole lot of savings, how much are they going to raise? And after they are done raising that money and you're buried, nothing is left for your family. Let's do the right thing. I know you will. Make life insurance the buzzword in our community and watch our communities change over the next 25 years. It changes lives, it makes things happen, it creates investments. It's a good investment. It's a good thing to invest your money in. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
So, dúró dè mí, kò gbé mi sáyà, kò wá fìfẹ́ tútù sọ́kàn mi. Àdó, kò gùntánò ńkàládó, kò gùntánò ńkàládó, ológùntánò ńkàládó, ológùntánò, because ọmọ tú gágá, ọmọ tú gágá. I am Motugaga. I'm Motugaga. Laga this, laga that, laga it, laga me, laga that, laga it, laga it. Shake on, hola, That's so. Dúró dè mí, kò gbé mi sáyà, kò wá fìfẹ́ tútù sọ́kàn mi. Ẹ bá mi sọ fún Sisi ẹ, kò má yìí lọ, my baby make me bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Now you will be my amateur, now only you. Hey, only you, only you, hey, only you, only you, only you. Somebody help me tell us, only you. Hey, somebody help me tell this girl. Yeah. Hey, doctor, it's a liar. Respect, maximum respect.